All right. Beautiful. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the North Pole. Yes, I know this is confusing. It always is when people put on the jacket, but I want you to know everything is going to be all right. Oh, me? I'm Mrs. Claus. You can call me your wife. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that this is a lot, but you did put on the jacket, and by getting in the sleigh, you have entered into a binding contract where you are going to be the new Santa Claus. Isn't that so lovely? I know this is very confusing right now, but the great news is the job comes with a few perks. The first is magical powers. In addition to be able to travel the whole world in a single night, you are going to be able to enter any house. You're going to be able to fly, and you're going to be able to bring toys to all the good boys and girls all over the world. Oh, and there's one other little tiny thing you get. Would you care for a cookie, by the way? You get to have a wife. It's called the Mrs. Claus. There's the Santa Claus and the Mrs. Claus. And you get to have a wife as part of being Santa Claus. I know you didn't want one. I know it wasn't what you planned, but it is part of the magical binding contract. And you can already feel your body is beginning to change. You're becoming a little rounder, your hair is turning a little whiter, and you're getting a little more ho, ho, ho in that voice of yours. And of course, you're slowly falling in love with me. It's all right. I completely understand. This is very confusing. This is a lot. But I want you to remember that you're going to do so much good in the world. When the first Santa Claus came into being, he knew that he was not immortal. He knew that he would age and die just like anyone else. And so he did a few things. He created that coat that you're wearing so that the next person who put it on would slowly become the next Santa Claus. And he did one other thing. And now I agreed to it, just so you know, is he made me immortal. And while I was very sad to see him go, I knew that a little bit of his spirit would come into the next Santa Claus, and the next, and the next, over the last 500 years. And each one of them I have loved in their own special way, just like you. And you are going to be such a good Santa Claus. I can already see your body changing and reshaping and becoming the kind of man that I love. Let's just say I like my men a little stouter. Now, dear, there's going to be a few other things you're going to have to adjust to. The first is my name is Janet. Now, most people don't know my name, and that's okay. Mrs. Claus is just as much a symbol as Santa Claus. Mrs. Claus is the emblem of the hearth and home and baked cookies and fresh bread and hot chocolate and all the wonderful things that come with Christmas. And as such, I'm here for you, my dear. Now, say my name. That's right, Janet. Did you hear how when you said it, there was a little bit of love in there? It's all right. It's just part of the magic. You can't help it. It's going to happen one way or another. So it's better to go ahead and give in now. You are going to be my husband, and I am going to be your wife, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's okay. Every Santa Claus tries to take off the jacket. Every Santa Claus tries to leave, and every Santa Claus tries to leave me. But you can't, can you? No, you are mine, and you will always be mine for the rest of your life. And the sooner that you admit it, the easier it's going to be. There's no fighting it. There's no escaping it. You belong to me. I get to introduce you to the elves soon. And you've already met the reindeer, but I'll teach you all their names. We have to get started for next year to making toys for all the good little boys and girls in the world. And you and I have a lot to get to know each other. So go ahead, take a cookie. Take as many as you want. You will stay the same weight no matter what. So enjoy yourself and enjoy the fact that you are my new husband, Chris Kringle. Thank you so much for watching Roleplay Riot. If you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. And can I get you a cookie? Thank you, everyone. Yes, Robin, it's meant to have a little bit of a body horror. Thank you, Robin. That's so sweet of you. I'm so glad to hear that. No, I'm trying to do more lives on here, so you'll get to catch it, and then the full video will be up later. Thank you, Robin. You are so sweet. Thank you. No, I can't read your name because of all the numbers, but I really do appreciate it. We're going to do another role play in just a second, and then I have a very silly video that I'm going to make, which I'm then going to edit them later. Okay? Hello there. I have some very bad news for you. Don't try to leave. You can't. The magic won't let you. I am so sorry, but I was checking the list and I checked it twice. You, my friend, are the most naughty person who has ever lived. And Mrs. Claus has a special punishment for you. Oh, Santa knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been good or bad, and you have been very, very bad, sir. Now, normally, Santa only involves himself in children, but you are even the worst adult who has ever made it to the naughty list. And that is why I am here to give you your punishment. Oh, you think that you're just going to leave, do you? I'm sorry. Do you not know that Santa Claus is one of the most powerful creatures on earth? Did you know that he can go around the entire earth in a single night, delivering presents to millions of children? Yes. And did you know that as his wife, Mrs. Claus, I have just as much power as he does? You're not going anywhere. Now, you have a choice. One, I can snap my fingers and poof, you will cease to exist. Like I said, you were very, very naughty. Or you can find a way to pay off your punishment. If you agree, you will help Santa getting children off the naughty list. What do you say? Do I snap or not? You've chosen the other way, probably a good choice. We'll let you decide that in a moment. Now, hold still. I'm just casting a little bit of magic on you. Do you feel yourself changing? Look at that coarse hair sprouting out all over your body. What is that on your head? Are those horns growing on your head? And oh my, you're going to be so popular with the girls. That tongue, it is so long. You have just become a monstrous goat man. How do you like those hooves? That was a little touch from me. Now, you know how Santa has his sack that he puts all the toys in the world in. Well, now you get a sack too. But this sack is for putting naughty children in. You're going to put the naughty children in there, and they will cry, and they will be so unhappy, and they will never want to be naughty again once you let them out. We also have a few more things for you. We have chains and we have whips for the really naughty children. Now, this is very important. You can never, ever truly harm a child. Are we understood? If you ever do so, snap. But if you punish the children who are on the naughty list. And don't worry, I will implant that knowledge in your mind. You will find them, and for the especially naughty ones, you will give them a switch. And for the naughty ones who are even worse, they will go in the sack for a while. And when they come out, they will never want to be naughty again. And if you do this, every single time you do, will take 1 minute off your sentence. How long is your sentence? Oh, my dear, it's centuries. That's right. But at the end of it, you will be returned to a human and allowed to live out the rest of your days. Isn't that nice? Now, I want you to say your name. You can't, can you? That's because I've removed your old name from your mind, and I'll just keep it here in my apron. You need a new name, a name that will inspire fear in the children who misbehave, a name that will cause terror and fear. My sweet little goat man, you will be known as Krampus, and your name will be whispered amongst the children every Christmas time, and you will be empowered by Santa and myself to punish the wicked children. And if you misbehave, you will answer to me. All right? Good. Now, run along, Krampus. There are, unfortunately, several children on the naughty list this year. You had better get that sack ready. Thank you so much for watching Roleplay Riot. If you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. And such a cute little goat man. Hello, hello, hello. Krampus, Krampus, Krampus. Would you like a cookie? Hello, Cody. It's good to see you. Thank you for moderating. Looks like everyone is being super cool, which I appreciate. I'm going to make one more silly little video. I don't even know how this is going to go, but I'm just going to do my best. I completely forgot to write down my notes, which I usually do for this kind of video. So we're just going to wing it. We're just going to wing it. All right, here we go. Hello and hello and Merry Christmas. You have not thought of the dark underbelly of the Santa Claus movies. Oh, let me do a little promo thing. There we go. Oh, so Tim Allen puts on the jacket and becomes Santa Claus? Oh, you think that's all there is to it? That's not all there is to it. Remember, we have the Mrs. Claus. This is a binding contract. Santa Claus has to marry a woman of his choosing. Okay, let's stop for just a second. What if Santa is already married? So that technically, does that make her Mrs. Claus, or does he have to marry someone else? Hmm? Also, what if a woman becomes Santa Claus? Does she turn into a man and Santa Claus, or does she become a female Santa Claus? Do they both have a beard? Is this like a dwarf situation? But we're not done yet. No, 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 no. We're not done yet. That woman, does she need to marry a woman? Because it specifically says a woman of his choosing. So does she have to choose? Also, it just says that she needs to, or he needs to, marry a woman of his choosing. It doesn't say that she has to say yes. Could he marry a woman against her will and transform her against her will into Mrs. Claus? Wait, we're not even done yet, though. We all know that in the original Santa Claus, he calls out Santa slips, falls, breaks his neck. That's how he becomes Santa Claus. Even though Tim Allen didn't kill Santa Claus died because of him. But it gets darker than that. What if you sought out and slew Santa Claus and took on his mantle? You are now one of the most powerful creatures in the entire earth. In fact, that was the whole point of the third Santa Claus, is that an unscrupulous person could become Santa Claus and make everything terrible. Do you not imagine the Game of Thrones level machinations? Santa Claus would be watching his back all the time. There would be someone parked on every single roof with a high powered rifle ready to take out Saint Nick. You haven't even thought about the fact that the escape clause is instant time travel. If they want to, they can go back in time at any time they want. It is crazy. He can travel through time. He can become the most powerful creature by slaying the current Santa Claus. He can force a woman to become Mrs. Claus by marrying her by force. This is a dark, dystopian landscape that we have stumbled onto. But, you know, it's Christmas time. Enjoy the cookies. Now put on the coat. It's a great question. No, because it says that he has to marry a woman of his choosing. It doesn't say that she has to agree. It doesn't say that she has to like it, but it doesn't say about a man either. That's the rules. That's the way they set it up. My microphone keeps falling into my girls. You would have thought, but in the TV version that they make later, it's shown that he is aging. He is not immortal, and in fact, that's why he's looking for a successor in the TV show, which I haven't watched, but I read the Wikipedia. So anyway, I so appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. Would you like a cookie? Yum, 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 yum. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. I'm going to, so a cookie for you, and thank you for moderating, Cody. And next week will be Santa, by the way. Well, break a leg, Cody. You are going to do fantastic in Sweeney Todd. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, I'm sorry I'm not pronouncing your name right. I have trouble reading names. But that means a lot to me, and I want you to know that I appreciate it. Okay? So I love all of you. And remember, these videos will be edited and then put up as official videos on this channel later. So you can watch them twice, but you were here when they got made. Well, remember, no, if you can't afford to become a Patreon member or to donate, you don't have to. Nobody ever needs to give me money that they can't afford. You can just watch my content because YouTube pays me. So if you want to support me, just watch my stuff and you're supporting me. You are literally giving me money every time you watch my stuff. So you are supporting me. Mwah. And I appreciate it. Okay. Everybody, I'm going to hop off now. I'm going to take my photos. My photos will be on my Patreon. If you would like to join my Patreon, go to roleplay.riot.com and you can see the link there. But you don't have to, but it's a great way to support me. I love you all so much and Merry Christmas, everyone. I really appreciate you saying that. No, it really means a lot to me. I want you to know that. And you can always follow me on the socials and everything if you ever want to reach out, okay? Take care. Mwah. Night, night. Merry Christmas. And get this to stop.